I'm kind of nervous for this interview. A year ago, I had to apologize to Zac because it was the first year that he appeared on our countdown, which was an egregious omission. And he accepted my apology. But here you are a year later, Zac, proving our research department wrong once again. You soared up our list, 38 spots. Are you happy with being number 31, the 31st best player in the game? Are you happy with where you are on the list?
I think you're asking me that because you know the answer to me. I think you already know the answer to that question. Yeah, I think the research department and I are going to have a talk over there.
I love it.
Wait, so in your mind, do you think you're a top 10 player in the game?
No, I don't think foolishly. No, I wouldn't say that. I mean, yes, to myself, I would say, I always feel like when I go out there, I feel like I'm the best player on the field. But I can also look myself in the mirror and know that's also not the case. But I think I just have always had the chip on my shoulder is that it's, even if it's right, I still find a little bit of a slight in it.
I love it, man. Well, I'll tell you what, last year was such a great year to watch you guys, the Diamondbacks, 2023 going all the way to the World Series. Do you have a moment in the 2023 postseason that you look back on and go, that was incredible?
Yeah, I mean, I think the whole run was special. But I think us going back to Philly down 2 games is probably the coolest moment. I mean, it kind of just fortified and showed, people who don't know about us, what our culture's about, what the kind of guys we have in this clubhouse, man. It's going to Philly down 2 games is a tough place to play. So go in there and take care of business. I think that's probably my favorite moment.
Hey, Zac, it's your boy Cam Maven here. Quick question for you. We got a little history going back to Miami days, and it's beautiful to see your maturation process, but can you talk about the guys who sometimes doesn't get the credit, guys like Brent Strom? I've seen his model in Houston where he's really big on the fastballs elevated, curveballs at the bottom of the zone. How have you bought into it, and how has it helped you in your game and getting you to where you are on this list? Probably should be a little bit closer to 1.
Yeah, I think just getting around Strami. He's been around this game for how many ever years? 50 years. So over those 50 years, you tend to be able to pick up a thing or two. So just trying to listen to certain things he's done with other guys. Whether it's Verlander, Cole, you name it, the guys that he's had. So just picking stuff and filtering some things out. Trying to make things work for the way I go about my business. But yeah, he's always got information. I like to have information and then take what I like and then just kind of filter the rest of it out. So it's been great in that sense.
Can an experience that rides all the way through the World Series make you an even better pitcher the following year?
100%. Yeah. I mean, I think for me, it's no secret I didn't pitch well down the stretch those last couple games. So that's going to motivate me for sure to kind of, prove to people that that's not going to happen again. So it's kind of was like, hey, I got to work on some things. I got to add some things to the tool belt. So for me, yeah, I think absolutely it can.
Zac Gallen, it's always fun catching up with you. Thanks for doing this once again. And I'm kind of embarrassed because I have to throw to another player on the list who's actual pitcher who's closer to number 1 than you are. What do you think it takes to be closer to number 1 than Zac Gallen?
Probably a Cy Young would be my guess.
Excellent.
That's a great.
Excellent. That's how we end it. Well done, bud. Thank you so much for doing that, man.